Hey, I'm Mance,
And I'm Dennis.
and today what we're going to be talking about is a situation a lot of sellers are running into at this time. It's what to do when your house isn't selling. You know, you've listed your home 3 weeks ago, the photos look great, the price feels right, but your agent keeps calling you with the same update that no new showings, no new offers. So that's the moment most sellers start second guessing what's going on with their sale of their home. You know, the price, whether it's the price, whether it's the agent, or whether it's just timing of the market. If possibly we need to try it at a different time. But before you start making any big moves, you need to understand what's actually going on, and that's what we're here to talk about today.
Yeah, so let's get a framework of what's going on in the market, not just here in San Diego, but really nationally what's going on. So here's what a lot of sellers have in their head. They think that this market is the same market as a few years ago when COVID was around. At that time, homes were selling, oh my God, as soon as you put it on the MLS, boom, you got an offer.
You get multiple offers same day.
Yes, same day. And everybody wanted everything quick, and we know we live in that type of world right now. But keep in mind, market shifts, and this is what we're seeing right now. So it's not the same as last year or 2 years or 3 years ago. Even though we have 6,000 homes on the market, there's a different tactic that we need to use to get homes sold in this market, okay? One thing for sure, though, despite what the market is doing today, right now, the market average time in San Diego is about 93 days of a sold price. So that doesn't mean that it's because it's taken longer that your home is not going to sell. It will sell. It's just we have to do a couple things to get that set up, okay? So we're going to talk about 3 topics today. The first topic is, what do you do when you're getting a lot of eyeballs on your home, but there's still no offers, Mance? Can you help us with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a main question that a lot of homeowners are feeling right now, mainly because homes are taking longer to sell. You know, what it usually means is buyers are coming through, but no one's making an offer at that time.
Right.
And that's because, you know, we need to have conversations about whether you're getting the right exposure or whether it's a pricing issue.
Right.
You know, we don't always want to say it's just the price, but majority of the time it's likely the price.
Right.
So the clearest signal is if you are getting buyers into the door, you know, you're getting some feedback. You know, a lot of feedback nowadays that a seller's getting from a property if they got showings but no offers is, oh, it's a great house, but just not the right one for them.
Right.
In our terms, that means that it's not the right price for the buyer.
That's right. That's right.
Because if it was at the right price, then the buyer would be interested in it because they took the time out. They looked at the home online.
Right.
And that's where a majority of all first viewings occur is online, whether it's Zillow, Redfin, whatever website they're searching on. So your home is being marketed, right? Because you're getting the people into the door. However, it might need some fine-tuning of the price. Because with, like you talked about, interest rates being higher, more homes being available that they can look at, buyers are being a lot more price sensitive as they were a few years ago.
Yeah.
So to add in, like you said, timing as of San Diego right now, 93 days on average to get a property sold. If your property's been sitting a little bit longer, maybe you had to make some price adjustments during that period of time, it can take up to 150 days.
That's right.
In San Diego.
That's right.
So
That's right.
Our rule of thumb when it comes to whether you are receiving viewings but no offers, you're typically about 2 to 5% off of what the market price really is. So when we have that conversation, because we have weekly conversations with our sellers when we list their properties, it's obviously going over how we're positioned in the marketplace compared to other homes that's available for sale and what the buyer's feedback are of the showings. And our question is going to be, you know, as a home seller, right, because our goal is to get you the most money in the shortest amount of time, is whether you want to make a 2% adjustment or a 5% adjustment at that time. And we're going to notify you what the right time is, because here in San Diego, we also do need to give market time. Like you said, there's less buyers just because of interest rates. So that does mean that you're not going to get your offers right away. You may get lucky every once in a while because you're in a neighborhood that doesn't have a lot of homes. But if you have competition, you want to give yourself at least 2 to 3 weeks of a window to understand, hey, I need to get my property out to the market, allow our marketing to work during that period of time before we start talking about making any type of adjustment.
That's right. That's right. And one thing to keep in mind is don't get mad at us at the listing agent. And this is a truth. You might want to write this down. Buyers will set the price. No matter how wonderful your home is, without a buyer, we can't get your home sold. So just keep that in mind, okay? So let's go into scenario number 2. We have one that the listing is getting views, getting foot traffic, however, no offers. Mance highlighted that. Let's go to scenario number 2. What if we have the home on the market, there is no foot traffic? What do we do then? Well, once again, one thing we are seeing from buyers right now, they're very picky. So they're really looking at all the houses in the neighborhood that they want, and they're really looking for the best value. Mm-hmm. So that's something you need to consider also. And once again, we definitely going to have to do a price improvement, and that would be starting at 10%. So just keep that in mind. If you want more foot traffic, more eyeballs on your house, it would have to be another price improvement. At this point, you're getting no showings from agents or from buyers. Definitely you're going to have to attract them magnetically with a price improvement, okay? Keep in mind, your home will sell. It's just the way this market is right now. We need to find that right buyer and get them excited. So once again, don't get mad at us. It's just the way the market is now. And just as a footnote, we are in a normal market right now. You know, we have 6,000 homes trading in the market. About 2,000 are selling every month. Homes are still selling. We just have to be sellers, please. We just have to be more patient, okay? Please be patient with us and be patient with other agents. We're all trying our best here to serve you, okay?
Absolutely.
Now, what about, Mance, if we tried price improvement, we got the best photographer on the market,
Yeah.
and heck, Mance, we even staged the home, and still nothing. What should we do then?
Yeah, that's a great question because it's becoming more and more common as we've already discussed.
Yes.
And like you brought up multiple times, both of us brought up multiple times.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean your home's not going to sell.
Right.
It just means that we have to change the strategy of how we're going to get it sold. We can't just put a property on the market and expect it to sell right away.
Right.
It's
Right.
not realistic nowadays. So when you've already done the price adjustments, you've done everything you could to market the property with your agent. Obviously you want to discuss what that marketing plan is prior to putting your home on the market. You want to do your due diligence by speaking with multiple agents to make sure you get the right marketing plan in place.
Yeah.
But if you're going through all of that, the best situation for you may be to pull your listing from the market temporarily.
That's right.
What you could do is take it off the market for 2 to 4 weeks. What that allows you to do is, if you haven't staged it, you can have that conversation with us or your agent as to how we can stage it to make it present better. If you may want to refresh your photos, it may be of value for you and your agent to make sure that you get the best photos possible. And sometimes it's just getting a little different angles that makes your house look a little bit different online.
That's right.
It's not always the home. Sometimes it's just the right timing too.
That's right.
So what taking your home off the market allows for us and for you as a homeowner is it resets the expectation, the perception of buyers that's currently on the marketplace. So when you take your home off the market, it will take your days on the market that buyers and agents see on the MLS or on home search sites. That will reset to 0. So you look like a fresh new listing. And also it resets all the new buyer alerts that buyer agents has set up for their clients. So that way they'll start resending those properties to their clients to renew your visibility online.
Right, and please, sellers, just a reminder: don't use an agent who takes photos on their phone. Okay,
Oh, please.
Please, it doesn't work that way. So your home is the most valuable asset you have. You want to get the best photographer, the best stager, etc., to showcase your investment, okay? So, Mance, we appreciate that very much. So we got 3 points here to help you get your home sold, and we're very excited for you. Now, if for whatever reason you just want to have a conversation, your home is not selling, and you've tried everything, we would love to talk to you if it's just been sitting there and you have to move. We'll do a couple things for you. We'll take a look at the latest updated comps from a different set of eyes. We'll review your listing and we'll walk through some steps that possibly you could take to get your home sold. And then hopefully we can put something together, and reach out to us by email, call, or the description below. And we're looking forward to serving you here in the beautiful city of San Diego.